China just sent more military aircraft and warships near Taiwan. Taiwan says 9 Chinese aircraft, 7 naval vessels, and 1 official Chinese ship were detected operating around the island. 8 of those aircraft entered Taiwan's air defense zone. This is no longer unusual. China is now carrying out these operations almost constantly. And the message from Beijing is becoming very clear. China wants to increase military pressure on Taiwan step by step, without starting a full-scale war. Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense says Chinese military activity was detected around the island again Monday morning. Taiwan tracked 9 Chinese military aircraft, 7 naval vessels, and 1 official ship. 8 aircraft entered Taiwan's southwestern and eastern air defense identification zone. Taiwan responded by monitoring the aircraft and deploying its own forces. These operations are now happening repeatedly, and every new mission increases pressure on Taiwan's military. China is no longer treating these operations as rare military drills. The PLA now sends aircraft and ships near Taiwan almost every week. Sometimes the aircraft cross sensitive areas inside the Taiwan Strait. Sometimes they enter Taiwan's ADIZ. The goal is clear. China wants to slowly normalize military operations around Taiwan. That creates constant pressure on Taipei, militarily, politically, and psychologically. China still claims Taiwan as its territory. Beijing says reunification will eventually happen. Taiwan rejects that position and continues operating with its own government and military. That dispute has become one of the biggest geopolitical tensions in the Indo-Pacific. Because if a crisis erupts around Taiwan, the United States could become directly involved. And that could quickly escalate into a much larger regional conflict. Taiwan now responds immediately whenever Chinese aircraft or ships approach the island. Its military tracks Chinese movements constantly. Taipei is also increasing military modernization efforts and expanding defense readiness. Because Taiwan increasingly believes this pressure campaign will continue for years. The concern in Taipei is not only invasion, it is gradual military intimidation becoming permanent. The United States continues supporting Taiwan politically and militarily. Washington opposes any attempt to change Taiwan's status through force. That makes every Chinese military operation near Taiwan internationally significant. Because the Taiwan Strait is not just a regional issue anymore. It is now one of the central pressure points in US-China competition. China has once again increased military activity near Taiwan. Chinese aircraft entered Taiwan's air defense zone. Warships operated around the island. And Taiwan's military remained on alert. This pressure campaign is becoming more frequent, more organized, and more difficult to ignore. The Taiwan Strait remains one of the most dangerous flashpoints in the world, and tensions between China and Taiwan are still rising. For more geopolitical and Indo-Pacific analysis, subscribe to Indo-Pacific Report, and stay informed.